So here we go, it's a 2003 BMW Mini Cooper, and as you can see here with the disco lights, Leo Sayers about to jump out because he makes you feel like dancing. There's a few oil stains and fart stains and things on the seats here. As you can see, it is a mechanic's car, they are going to be filthy. There's enough wires in the door card to rewire the Starship Enterprise and a radio to listen to a few bits of music while you're doing it. There's a few bits of marks and stains around the gear shifter and up front by the centre console. It's absolutely dust city in them vents. So here we have it in the rear of the car with all these personal items. This guy has more personal items in his car than I have in my house. And look at that, we've got some mould or some sick or something thrown in there just for good measure. We're going to remove the thrones from the car, ready to suck out all the fart stains that he's been wiping on there with his chocolate starfish. And then we're going to remove the personal items, floor mats and the money, etc. that's in the car. Into the door cards is an OD2 fault code reader for when it breaks down. And when it breaks down, he's got a spare key kept in the door card because that's the best place to keep them. We're removing his life from the car on this side and we're putting it in a bag for life, mind the pun. Oh. Attention Mr. Bit, do you read me? Copy that, ting tang, wallow bing bang, over and out. So the interior emptied, it's time to suck off the seats with a vacuum cleaner, just remove any debris. And then we're going to give it a real good soak in with the chemical guys, lightning fast, diluted down to 20:1 and then hit it with a small drill brush just to work it in there for good measure. With all that worked in there, we're just going to use the hot water extractor, spraying just hot water to remove all the grime and everything that's in the seats. And this isn't a sponsored video, nor am I getting any financial gain or anything like that. I wouldn't try to sell you something that doesn't work, but this product for breaking down oil and grease really is absolutely fucking dog shit. So Bill Hamber, get them science boffins back in that lab and whip up some of that Surf X HD, because at the moment my life's been made hard work. So it's round 2 with the lightning fast spraying on and working in there with the drill brush. We are putting twice as much on as the first pass. To be honest, this isn't a dig at chemical guys. Some of the products really are fantastic, but this one just don't cut it, unfortunately. It is well packaged and well branded, and it does smell terrific, but it just doesn't have the degrading capacity of the Surf X HD. Ooh, what's that? Surf X HD in here to the rescue. I've only got dregs left of this, so I'm just trickling it on. I haven't watered it down to 20:1. I'm just putting it on neat because I can't be arsed watering it down. I've had enough with the chemical guys setting me back, and I'm working it in there again with a drill brush. Woo! Look at that. Staying there, staying gone. It's a little bit foamy because I was lazy with the mixing, and obviously I put it on neat. But you can see it's just done a marvellous job almost instantly. It is the best degreaser degrader that I've come across. I used to work as an engineer and I've used solvent degreasers and things like this, and this absolutely smokes everything I've ever used. And at £17 for 5 litres, when you mix it at 20 to 1, that is 20 gallons for £17, which really is superb. So we're on to the top of the seats now. We're just going to vac these off like we usually do. Make them nice and clean and dust free. The same again, we're just spraying all this chemical guys lightning fast all over it. It's not too bad on the leather work this. You can get away with it, it's not going to destroy it or start turning it blue or anything like that, as a Surfex HD would. Same again, working it in with a drill brush, giving it the good old scrubberooner. If you do like these kind of videos, please do subscribe now. It will help my channel out massively, and at the moment I could do with all the support I can get. I have plenty of content coming up, plenty of things to do. I'm also going to be building a valeting van, so if you do want to see that, let me know down in the comments. It'll be a fully mobile unit where I just pull one cord of a generator and I'm ready to go, ready to rock with everything. I'm also going to be selling my Range Rover. It's a 2012 Westminster. I'm going to have to sell it to make space for my work van. So if you want to see me deep clean this and get into all the vents and get it ready for resale so I can get absolutely maximum money and not leave anything in the hands of the gods to how much money I get from the vehicle. So here we have it, we're busting out the Surfex HD just to bring back out these oil stains and things. Like I said, the lightning fast really isn't a degreaser or a degrader. It's more of a, general grime and dirt, and I think it does do a really good job of that, but most of the cars I get are absolutely neglected. For everyday detailers or valeters, whatever you want to call them, it's probably absolutely fine. We're on to the interior of the vehicle now. We've already done the other seat. Same process applies here. We're just spraying it with some solution and working it with the drill brush and extracting it. Same process for almost everything. I even do the door cards this way. If they've got felt on it, you're absolutely fine to extract them. Anyone who tells you you are, they've either got a mental issue or they're lying to you. You can do them, it's absolutely fine. There's an old saying that goes around, and it goes like, people who can do, and people who can't do, just leave negative, derogatory comments in the comments section, pretending they know best. If you do know best, start a YouTube channel, like I have, show me how to do it. And if you can't, then stop being so negative and condescending. So as you can see here, this is the only floor mat left in the vehicle, and I've not removed it for the simple fact of, if you look just by the footrest there next to the clutch, it's been screwed into the carpet with body washers. It's got 2 of them in and 2 other screws in. I'm not removing them. If they have hit a brake line and it comes out there's going to be no brakes, and I'm certainly not putting them back in. So I've just left them in here. We can only do what we can do. This is the hand we've been dealt with. So we're just squirting some solution into the carpet mats here, and just give them a bit of a spray over on the heavier stained areas. We're just applying this a little bit more liberally, and then we're using the Fane rotary polisher with the Chemical Guys 5-inch carpet brush on. We're just using that just to really work it in there, followed up by the drill brush for the harder to reach areas. Once this is complete, we're just using the Bissell Spot Clean Professional just to squirt off the pedals and the accelerator and things, and you can see it came off really easy. So we're just extracting the carpet mats here. We're just spraying hot water in and using the suction to suck everything out, and you can see there is absolutely filthy what we're bringing out here. You're never going to get everything out of these. They're about 1/2 inch thick, and there's no way you're sucking sand up with anything. I don't care what anyone says, or oh, that extractor's not strong enough or whatever. Okay, go out and buy an extractor for £3,000 if you want, and I still guarantee you it won't bring it up. The only way to do it is to pressure wash them full blast at point blank, and that is the only way, and anyone in the trade will tell you the same thing. So any of you backseat know-it-alls, go on. If you think you can get them out with a £3,000 extractor, go buy one, do a YouTube video on it, please do, and then I'll laugh at you when you've wasted £3,000 because you're an idiot. So the carpet mat's done now. We're into the carpet side of the car, and we're just using the vacuum cleaner just to suck everything out of the carpets. It is probably the biggest transformation you will see by just vacuum cleaning alone. It's much bigger. Using the Chemical Guys 5-inch carpet brush again. This is where we just really tear up all the under carpet gremlins from the carpets and things, and we just remove this again with the vacuum cleaner. We're using the lily brush here just to remove all the dog hairs and human hairs and any other fibres really from the carpets that just let that interior down somewhat. With all the dog hair removed, it's time to give them a good old soaking again. It's the same process near enough all the way through the car, to be honest, between the carpets and the carpet mats and the seats. There's not much difference really, apart from you do come across different materials, especially with your brushes. You know, all seats, you cannot use this carpet brush. You use it would absolutely tear them to shreds. Some of the carpets you can use them, some of the carpets you can't. Most Mercedes you can use them, BMW, Audi, Land Rover, things like this you can use a heavy duty brush. For the others you need to use softer brushes, although the new Mercedes A-Class, the carpets in there, I would suggest using the drill brush for the carpets because they're absolutely Mickey Mouse, to be honest. It's not the Mercedes I knew just a few years ago. So here we're performing a few magic tricks. What we're going to do is we're going to suck all the dust off as much as we can with a vacuum cleaner. Then we're going to use a little detail brush just to help bring everything out and suck them up. Once we've done that, we're just getting the sprayer. We're going to soak everything with this, give them an old soakaroo, and we'll leave it to sit. Then using the high pressure end on the steamer, we're just going to go in there and we're just going to blast everything away. This helps break down the grease and grime and everything that's there. We are going to get a build up of liquid, so we're just using the vacuum cleaner, which is a wet and dry vacuum cleaner, just to suck up all the residue. It really is as simple as that. Simple process, a few tools, and you can do a fantastic job. Once all that's done, we're just going to use a towel, microfiber towel, and just wipe everything away. Honestly, it's not rocket science, it's just a few tricks and a few cloths and a few little tools. You can bring any car back to life. So we're into the doors now, same process applies here. We're just going to spray everything with this, and this door card here where the handle is, armrest, whatever you want to call it, it's covered with oil, so we're just using the steamer to break down the grease prior to extracting, and using the steam cleaner with a microfiber towel just to help break down the dirt and the grease and wipe it all over. It's a very simple and fast and effective way to get rid of everything. Here onto the extractor, you can see there, we're just extracting it, spraying with hot water, giving it a good old soaking. And then just wipe everything over with just a damp cloth. And once we've done this with a damp cloth, we're just going to use a dry cloth just to buff everything up. Once we've completed this, we're using some 303 aerospace. This is like a UV protectant and splash and dash shine. It's a little bit more expensive and hunky-dory than that. And we're just using a microfiber applicator just to apply this, just to give a real nice sheen and a new lookish feel to the vehicle. So with the 303 wiped over and applied to all the plastics and interior trim in the car, it's almost complete. So here's some clips of everything we've done, and it's looking absolutely fantastic. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now, hit that like button, and here we go. Check it out.